Welcome to our presentation on Retail Connect, a cloud-based shop management system built through a six stages software development life cycles. So SDLC modules overview. We will explore the six modules that power our platform: plan, design, build, test, deploy, and maintain. Plan phase overview. The plan phase establish our core requirement mapping 15 users case and defining four classes. Plan phase key activities. We define the scope of billing and inventory, identify our key users and set deployment priorities for version 1.0. Plan phase deliverables. Key deliverables includes the software requirement specification, our use case catalog, and a detailed project timeline. Plan phase, tool and technology. To manage this phase efficiently, we utilize Jira, Confluence, Miro, Draw.io, Google Sheet, and Slack. Plan phase, challenges and migrations. We resolved challenges like scope creep and multi-tendency and ambiguity through stakeholders workshop and clear early documentation. Plan phase outcome. So the phase concluded with a sign of requirement document and a solid, fully approved foundation for development. Design phase overview. Next, the design phase translated our requirement in a secure, scalable, multi-tenant and cloud architecture. Design phase key activities. We moduled our database, planned role-based access permissions, and designed a responsive user interface flow. Design phase deliverables. We delivered comprehensive architecture diagram and database modules and access control metrics and UI wireframe. So design phase tool and technology. Our design toolset include Lucid Chat, dbdiagram.io, Figma, Postman, Notion, and GitHub. Design phase challenge and migrations. We tackle tenant isolation and complex permissions by adopting a Sigma per tenant strategy and strict role-based access metrics. Design phase and outcome and metrics. The team successfully approved the architecture and UI design on schedule, unblocking the build phase.
So, hello, all. I'm Joseph, and we are gonna go through the build phase. So, the overview of the build phase, as you can see, is turn our designs into working software, delivering 6 crore modules with zero data loss defects. So, in build phase, the key activities are we actively code the tenant setup, authentication, production catalog, and inventory transactions, and the core billing engine. The deliverables are tangible deliverables included the live authentication services, the billing engine, and the reporting dashboards. And the tools and technologies that we have used, and we build the system using React, Node.js, PostgreSQL, Docker, and GitHub. The challenges and migrations that we faced, that we prevented inventory raise conditions and ensured atomic building through strict database transactions and low level locking. So in the next slide, it is the outcome and metrics overview. So the test phase rigorously verified the software, achieving a 100% unit test pass rate and clearing all critical defects. So the next text phase key activities. It included excluded unit tests for pricing, tax, discount, and rounding catalogs, ran integration tests across building stocks and audit recording posting, verified role-based access denies other unauthorized shops and purchases, tested no negative stock policy and approval threshold for adjustment, validated report accuracy against fillers and grouping and export scope, performed UAT against UC01 to UC10 acceptance criteria. So, what does this mean? The key activities. We ran unit tests for pricing, integration tests for billing, and fully validated our security and role based access rules. And the next test phase deliverables are the unit test suite, integration test suite, RBAC security test report, inventory policy test report, report accuracy validation report, UAT sign off document. So these are all the deliverables that we produce: comprehensive automated test suites, security reports, and a formalized user acceptance testing sign off document. So next is the tools and technology. The main tools and technologies that we have used is Zest, Postman slash Newman, OWASP, Zap, Selenium, Jira, and TestRail. These are our testing stack included all these things that we have said. And in the test phase, the challenges and migrations that we have faced are written here, like reproducing rare rounding error edge cases, race conditions surfing only under current load, RBAC gaps found in nested shops, major roles, UAT scheduling conflicts with pilot shop owners, report export mismatch with filter combinations, limited defect, fixed turnaround before they deploy window. So we overcame concurrent load bugs and remote UAT scheduling conflicts by prioritizing defects and recording walkthroughs. So the outcome and metrics of the test phase: 100% of pricing, tax, and round unit testing passing, and all the other things that you can see on the screen. So we cleared UAT with zero critical defects, fully approving the software for production release. And this is all with me. Thank you.
Deploy phase. The deploy phase successfully released version 1.0 to our pilot tenant with zero downtime and fully encrypted channels. Deploy phase key activities. We provisioned the cloud infrastructure, configured secure channels, set up monitoring, and rolled out release. Deploy phase deliverables. Key deliverables include live cloud infrastructure, TLS certificates, automated backup, and version 1.0 software. Tools and technology. We powered our development deployment with AWS Azure, Terraform, GitHub Actions, Let's Encrypt, and Grafana. Challenges and mitigation. To avoid downtime and network issues, we utilized a blue-green deployment strategy and retry safe transaction. Outcomes and metrics. Version 1.0 went live smoothly and securely backed by robust automated monitoring and validated rollback plans.
So coming to maintain overview, the maintain phase keeps retail connected, labeled, post-launch, monitoring usage, resolving defects, and planning enhancements. We have zero unsolved critical defects, 100% sensitive actions audited, and 3 deferred features roadmapped. Key activities we monitor audit logs for sensitive actions, track and resolve defects, review log stock and delivery indicators, manage backup and recovery cycles. It also handles time bounded support, access, and planned deferred features like AI insights, loyalty, and payroll. These are the deliverables. This phase gives us an audit log monitoring dashboards, a defect tracking log, an operational dashboard, a backup and recovery schedule. It also supports a access policy and a deferred scope roadmap. Coming to the tools and technology, we use Jira for defect tracking, Grafana for dashboards, PageDuty for incident alert, AWS Cloud Trail for audit logging, Confluence for support runbooks, and Product Board for planning deferred features. And the challenges and mitigations are this. Challenges here are telling real incidents from noisy alerts, regression risk from hot fixes, and prioritizing deferred features. We handle these with tuned alert thresholds, regression test gates, and ranking features by pilot tenant demand. Outcomes and metrics. To close, zero unresolved critical defects across pilot tenants, 100% sensitive actions audited, also backup recovery verified through drills and clear deferred roadmap for AI insights. So it also gives loyalty and payroll that completes retail connect journey through all six STLC phase. Thank you.